Hello people of YouTube. Today I'm at Arapahoe Basin. It's early season and there's only one run open, so I thought I'd take the GoPro 7, which is what I'm filming with right now, and show you guys the different looks and all the different frames per second. So we're gonna start each run at 24 frames per second, 30 frames per second, 60, and so forth. And I'll put a little tag right down there in the corner so you know what I'm filming at with each one. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and click the little bell icon right over there because there's all kinds of mountainy, snowy content coming this winter. We've switched to 1080 to 24 frames a second, so let's go ahead and do a run in 1080, 24 frames a second. I just spotted. We got Jonathan, Buckhouse, and Daniel right over there. That was in 24 frames per second. We're going to switch over to 30 frames per second and do the same run. Just to let you know, I am filming in wide view, not super wide, not linear. If you want to see the difference between those three views, let me know in the comments below, and I'll make a video specifically showcasing that. We're now in 1080, 30 frames per second, and we're going to do the same run, same views, and at the end you'll be able to see the differences between 24, 30, 60, 120, and so on. One thing I want to point out is when you build a video file, you have to choose what frame rate you're doing it in, and right now, that file that I'm doing right now is in 30 frames per second, so there is a chance that this video in 30 frames per second will be the nicest of the bunch. However, you should still be able to see the difference in everything. It's Jonathan Buckhouse, everyone. Now we have all the settings at 1080p, 60 frames per second. You should start to see a difference in the way everything looks. One of the things with 60 frames per second is it captures more frames per second. So you're gonna get a lot less motion blur in this video and the next ones than the ones prior. Let's go ahead and get this started. Guys, it's Jonathan Buckhouse. Now the camera's in wide view, filming with hyper smooth on, which it has been this entire time. We're now at 120 frames per second, still 1080p. Now in the drone community, if you're one of my regular subscribers, there's a lot of debate between 30 frames a second and 60 frames a second. Let me tell you right now, as hopefully this video might help you understand, anything over 30 frames per second on your drone really isn't necessary. So all these people that are like, oh, it's gotta have 4K at 60 frames a second. Why? Are you doing high action speed where you're panning left and right? No, you're not, because the shots come out like ass. You want slow, nice panning shots with your drone. However, in a situation like this, where we're moving fast, we're going side to side, people are in and out, a higher frame rate actually works. Another good benefit is the higher you're filming, the less grainy it looks. When in post-processing, you slow down your footage for slow-mo. It's Jonathan Buckhouse. This is now 1080 30 frames per second. I've switched it back and we are in linear mode just to close this video out. Hopefully in this video you've been able to see the differences between the frame rates and see that the higher frame rate really only comes to play in faster action or slow motion. If you're looking for something more cinematic and you want that more movie feel, then 24 frames a second or 30 frames per second is the way to go all day long. I plan to do some expansion videos showcasing slow motion and the differences in frame per second. So make sure to smash that like button, click the little thumb over there, and stay tuned for more content coming your way. Look guys, it's Jonathan Buckhouse.
What's up?